What if I told you there's a city where you can afford a beautiful home, land a high-paying tech job, send your kids to top-rated schools, and still have money left over for weekend trips to both the mountains and the beach? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, and you're about to discover why over 32,000 people chose to call this place home just last year alone. I'm 𝐿_Slezak, your AI-certified real estate expert in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I've been helping families successfully move to the Triangle area from New York to California to Miami for over 20 plus years. I'm going to share with you the 7 compelling reasons why everyone, and I mean everyone, is moving to Raleigh in 2025. Whether you're a young professional, growing family, or someone looking to relocate for a better quality of life, this video will show you exactly why Raleigh might be your next home. So grab a cup of coffee, hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and let's dive into why Raleigh, North Carolina is becoming America's most sought-after destination. Text MOVE Raleigh to 919-607-4844 for your free relocation guide, or schedule your private Zoom strategy session by clicking on my calendar link in the description below. Let's start with the foundation of any great move: your career. And folks, when it comes to job opportunities, Raleigh isn't just growing, it's absolutely exploding. Here are the numbers that will blow your mind. Raleigh experienced a 15.5% average job growth rate from 2018 to 2023. To put that in perspective, the national average was less than half of that. We're talking about wages that grew by over 47% during that same period. The median tech salary here, $110,000, with the 90th percentile earning over $150,000. But here's what's really exciting. We're not just talking about any jobs. We're talking about the Research Triangle Park, the largest research park in the world, spanning over 7,000 acres and home to more than 375 companies employing over 55,000 people. This isn't some small business district. This is where global giants like IBM with 7,000 employees, Cisco Systems, SAS Institute, and Red Hat have planted their flags. And it's not slowing down. In 2024 alone, North Carolina secured over $10 billion in life sciences investments. Companies like Amgen, Fujifilm Biotechnologies, and dozens of others are bringing billions in funding and thousands of high-paying jobs to our area. What does this mean for you? It means job security. It means career growth. It means if you're in tech, healthcare, biotechnology, finance, or research, you're looking at a market that's not just stable, it's thriving. I've helped countless professionals relocate here from Silicon Valley, New York, and other expensive tech hubs, and they tell me the same thing. I'm making the same money, sometimes more, but my cost of living is dramatically lower. That's the Raleigh advantage. Big city opportunities with a reasonable cost of living. Now let's talk about something that keeps most people up at night: affordability. And this is where Raleigh truly shines as the last major tech hub where you can actually afford to live. The median home price in Raleigh is currently around $470,000. Now I know what you're thinking. That doesn't sound cheap. But let me give you some perspective. In San Francisco, that same money might get you a parking space. In Austin, you're looking at a small condo. In Seattle or Boston, you're priced out entirely. But here in Raleigh, $470,000 gets you a beautiful home with a yard in a great neighborhood with excellent schools. And here's the kicker: our cost of living is 5% lower than the national average. Housing costs are 5% below national average. Utilities are 6% lower, and groceries are 1% below the national average. Let me break this down with a real example. A software engineer making $120,000 in San Francisco would need to make about $180,000 to maintain the same lifestyle. That same engineer in Raleigh, they're living better on that $120,000 than they ever could on the West Coast. The average monthly cost to live comfortably in Raleigh is about $2,750 for a single person, while the median after-tax salary is $4,345. That means you actually have money left over. Money for savings, travel, hobbies, or investing in your future. And unlike other affordable cities that are affordable because there's nothing there, Raleigh gives you affordability with opportunity, culture, and quality of life. That's a combination that's becoming increasingly rare in America. Whether you have kids or you're thinking about your own continued education, Raleigh's educational landscape is absolutely world-class. And I'm not just talking good, I'm talking elite level. Let's start with higher education. You've got NC State University right here in Raleigh, a major research university known for engineering, technology, and innovation. Drive 30 minutes and you're at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, consistently ranked as one of the top public universities in America. Another 15 minutes gets you to Duke University, an Ivy League caliber institution that's globally recognized. This isn't just about having good schools nearby, it's about living in an ecosystem of innovation and learning. These universities bring in billions in research funding, attract the brightest minds from around the world, and create a culture of intellectual curiosity that permeates the entire region. For families with children, Wake County Public Schools is one of the largest and highest performing school districts in North Carolina. We're talking about schools that consistently rank in the top percentile statewide, with robust STEM programs, magnet schools, and educational opportunities that rival private institutions. But here's what really sets Raleigh apart: the connection between education and opportunity. Those universities I mentioned, they're not just academic institutions, they're pipelines to the companies in Research Triangle Park. Students graduate and immediately have access to internships, jobs, and career opportunities right here in the Triangle. I've worked with so many families who moved here specifically for the educational opportunities, and they tell me it's not just about the schools, it's about raising their children in an environment where learning, innovation, and intellectual growth are valued and supported. Healthcare is something we all hope we never need, but when we do, we want the absolute best. And in Raleigh, you have access to some of the finest healthcare in the country. We're home to world-renowned medical systems like WakeMed Health and Hospitals, UNC Rex Healthcare, and we're just minutes away from Duke Health, a medical center that's consistently ranked among the top hospitals in the nation. These aren't just local hospitals. These are medical destinations where people travel from around the world for treatment. What does this mean for you and your family? It means if you need specialized care, whether it's cancer treatment, cardiovascular surgery, pediatric medicine, or cutting-edge medical research, you don't have to travel to another city or state. It's right here. But it's not just about emergency care. The concentration of medical excellence here means you have access to preventive care, specialists, and medical innovations that simply aren't available in smaller markets. Many of the doctors and medical professionals here are also researchers and professors at the nearby medical schools, so you're getting care from people who are literally writing the textbooks. I've had clients relocate here specifically because a family member needed ongoing specialized care, and they've told me that the quality and accessibility of healthcare in Raleigh exceeded their expectations. When your health and your family's health are on the line, knowing you have world-class care minutes away provides a peace of mind that's invaluable. Now let's talk about what life is actually like when you're not working, because what good is a great job and affordable housing if you can't enjoy where you live? Raleigh has been ranked the #5 city for quality of life by US News and World Report, and the #6 best place to live in the entire United States. But rankings are just numbers. Let me paint you a picture of what daily life really looks like here. You wake up in a city with over 200 parks. Not small neighborhood parks. We're talking about places like the 308-acre Dix Park right in the heart of the city, or the 5,579-acre William B. Umstead State Park with 22 miles of hiking trails and 13 miles of mountain biking trails. You can kayak on Falls Lake, rock climb at local crags, or play golf on championship courses. The cultural scene is thriving. The North Carolina Museum of Art houses world-class collections. The Red Hat Amphitheater brings major concerts to downtown, and our craft brewery scene rivals cities twice our size. The food scene, incredible. From James Beard Award-winning restaurants to food trucks that locals line up for, Raleigh's culinary landscape reflects our diverse, growing population. And here's something special. We have 4 distinct seasons, but without the harsh extremes. Mild winters mean you're not trapped indoors for months, and summers are warm but manageable. You can enjoy outdoor activities year-round. But perhaps most importantly, there's something about the pace of life here that's different. Yes, we're growing rapidly, but we haven't lost that southern hospitality and sense of community. People are genuinely friendly, neighbors know each other, and there's a work-life balance that's increasingly rare in major metropolitan areas. Within 2 hours, you can be hiking in the Blue Ridge Mountains. In 2 hours to 2.5 hours, you're at the beaches like Wrightsville Beach and Oak Island. You get the benefits of a major metropolitan area with easy access to some of the most beautiful natural areas on the East Coast. Location, location, location. It's not just about real estate, it's about life strategy. And Raleigh's location is absolutely strategic for anyone thinking long term. We're perfectly positioned on the East Coast. 2 hours to the mountains, 2.5 hours to the beach, 4 hours to Washington, D.C., 5 hours to Atlanta. Raleigh-Durham International Airport connects you directly to major cities worldwide. No more connecting flights for business or vacation travel. But it's not just about geography, it's about being positioned for the future. North Carolina is projected to become the 7th most populated state by the early 2030s, and the Triangle region is leading that growth. We're not just growing, we're growing strategically with infrastructure investments, transportation improvements, and urban planning that's designed to handle this expansion. The Research Triangle Regional Partnership has been working for decades to attract not just any businesses, but the right businesses, companies that bring high-paying jobs, invest in the community, and contribute to long-term economic stability. What this means for you is that you're not just moving to a great place to live today, you're investing in a region that's positioned to be even better tomorrow. Property values have been appreciating steadily but sustainably. The job market continues to diversify and strengthen, and the infrastructure is being built to support continued growth. I've seen too many people move to cities that were hot for a moment but couldn't sustain their growth. Raleigh isn't a flash in the pan, it's a carefully orchestrated success story that's been decades in the making. Finally, let's talk about something that doesn't show up in statistics but makes all the difference in your daily happiness, community, and culture. Raleigh has this unique blend of Southern charm and cosmopolitan sophistication. We're welcoming to newcomers. In fact, with so many people relocating here, being from somewhere else is almost the norm. You'll find transplants from California, New York, Texas, and everywhere in between, all choosing to make Raleigh home. The diversity is just incredible. We have thriving communities representing cultures from around the world, fantastic international food scenes, and cultural festivals throughout the year. The African American Cultural Festival, the Raleigh Tamale Festival, Hopscotch Music Festival. There's always something happening that brings the community together. What I love about working with relocating families is seeing how quickly they integrate into the community, whether it's through their kids' schools, neighborhood associations, recreational sports leagues, or volunteer organizations. People find their tribe here quickly. And there's something to be said for the pace of life. Yes, we're a major metropolitan area with all the amenities that brings, but we haven't lost that sense of community that makes a place feel like home. People still wave to their neighbors, local businesses know their customers by name, and there's a genuine sense of civic pride and community involvement. The Triangle region has this unique culture of collaboration rather than competition. Universities work together, businesses support each other, and there's a shared vision for making this region the best place to live, work, and raise a family in America. So there you have it. 7 compelling reasons why everyone is moving to Raleigh, North Carolina in 2025. Explosive job growth in high-paying industries, unbeatable affordability compared to other major metros, world-class education from K-12 through graduate school, exceptional healthcare, incredible quality of life, strategic location, and a welcoming community culture. But here's what I want you to understand. This window of opportunity won't last forever. As more people discover what we already know about Raleigh, prices will continue to rise, competition for homes will increase, and the best-kept secret advantage will diminish. If you're seriously considering a move to Raleigh, now is the time to start planning. The market is still favorable for buyers who know what they're doing. There are still great neighborhoods with available inventory, and the job market is as strong as it's ever been. As someone who's helped hundreds of families make this transition successfully, I can tell you that the families who plan ahead, do their research, and work with local experts have the best outcomes. They find better homes, negotiate better deals, and integrate into the community more quickly. If you're ready to take the next step, I'd love to help you explore what Raleigh has to offer. I offer free consultation calls where we can discuss your specific needs, timeline, and goals. We'll talk about neighborhoods that fit your lifestyle, current market conditions, and create a personalized plan for your move. You can reach me at 919-355-PHIL or check out the links in the description below. I've also put together a free guide called the Complete Raleigh Relocation Handbook that covers everything from neighborhood profiles to school districts to local insider tips. It's yours free. Just click the link below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more insights about living in the Triangle area, market updates, and tips for anyone considering a move to North Carolina. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates. And if this video helped you understand why Raleigh might be your next home, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone else who might be considering a move. The more people who discover what makes this place special, the stronger our community becomes. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video, and I hope to help you make Raleigh your home soon. Slezak Real Estate is brokered by LPT Realty, and don't forget to like this video as it helps YouTube get this to the people inquiring about Raleigh, North Carolina.